Welcome back. The fun never stops. So, I just returned from my trip from Nashville. Had a great time down there with the family. But just before I left, the water heater stopped working. I'm scratching my head like I thought I fixed the problem. So I'm looking in there, trying to figure stuff out. Then realized that the pilot gas supply line had broken. Now, it's not really something I was expecting, nor something that I kind of recognized or saw straight off the bat. But as I examined things a little bit further, I noticed that one of the hoses was broken. So this is actually the rolled up hose that broke. And when you know, I wasn't able to fix it before we left, but I was able to get the spare part. So this is the one end that broke right there. And this is the other end that I have rolled up, and that broke. And so the fun part was that's not a part that's easy to find at Home Depot. So I had to think to myself, scratch my head, where am I going to actually find this part? So I had to do all this the day I'm supposed to leave. And by the way, didn't get much sleep. Was working on about 2 hours of sleep. So I'm thinking, what do I do? So there's a place called Ferguson, and we have Michael & Sons that normally services all of our appliances, and I decided to go there. So I actually had good luck and good fortune, told them the specific part that I needed, and they gave me the entire assembly. So the entire assembly was a little bit pricier than I expected to spend. It was about $88, even though I only needed one pilot supply. So what I also did is while we were on our trip, just before we came back, I ordered a replacement supply line from Amazon. Not sure if it's the exact fit, but I should be able to repair everything as a result. Now, I believe that we were very fortunate. I believe for replacing the part, I did a good job. But as far as putting the installation back in to making sure that everything was snug and away from the burner, I did not do a good job. Because as I was looking at the burner, I was like, oh, that looks fine. And then I turned it over and I was just like, oh, that big black mark over there, that's a problem. So most likely, I'm guessing that's where the pilot light actually was, or not, the pilot supply line, the gas line was actually broken, most likely by the heat due to the burner. But fortunately, there was no collateral damage. So I was very fortunate, very happy, and very lucky there. So the big learning lesson, make sure that all the lines are away from the burner. I believe when I was hooking everything back up, I wasn't looking back in toward the burner to see where all the lines actually were, and that caused a problem. So now I have all the parts that I need. I plan on fixing everything, hopefully much more quickly than it took me last time because I didn't know what I was doing. But now, since I've had a little bit of practice, should be walk in the park, or that's the hope. So, wish me luck. Thanks. Bye.